Academy graduate who also previously served as the Guam Police Department's officer in charge of the Internal Affairs Division, has been tapped to conduct an independent investigation of police officers' alleged involvement in the Blue House Lounge operations. Police Chief Fred Bordallo announced today the appointment of Lieutenant Lawrence Kitchichu, who is currently assigned to the office of the police commander.
He'll be really looking at all the information as it pertains to both the administratively and criminal investigations that are needed to look at some of the new information surfacing in terms of what the media reported on those names and what occurred in the trial.
As reported during the trial of Sangja Cha last year, testimony was provided by one of the workers that 3 police officers, 2 of whom she knew as Tony and Mario, would frequent the bar. Lieutenant Kitchichu had been tasked to determine if the allegations are true, and if so, what involvement they may have had with the illegal brothel and its owner, who has been convicted and sentenced to life in prison. Kitchichu was deputized with full authority to investigate the allegations, as well as other actions of Officer David Q. Manila, who admitted on the stand that he paid $40 for a drink and then had sex with one of the workers. He also testified that the owner asked him to tell one of the workers that she could not leave the bar until she had paid off her debt to Cha. The police department stresses that Kitchichu was not closely related to Officer Manila and was not part of the Tumantumaning precinct at the time the Blue House Lounge was in operation.
I trust Lieutenant Kitchichu. I trust his judgment and the task that he has ahead of him. And we also are going to maintain our communications and build our relations with the Office of the Attorney General.
The chief also appointed 2 senior sergeants to assist in the investigation. Sergeant Emily Charfaris is currently assigned to training and staff, and Sergeant James Buquette is assigned to the Forensic Science Division. As we reported, Bordallo had previously maintained that there was no cover-up with regard to a police investigation into the alleged involvement of officers. On Thursday, he was ordered by the governor to disclose all details of the case and announced that he would be heeding the call of the lieutenant governor by conducting further review of the matter. Governor Eddie Calvo says the disclosure was necessary, and the public must have confidence that important issues that were brought out during the trial are now fully dealt with.
These were criminal acts that occurred years ago in 2008. But again, how this process has moved this far, it is disconcerting. And so this is something that we believe is so important, not only for those that have been victims, but also holding accountable all those that may have been involved in the perpetration of a crime.
Chief Bordallo has ordered all GPD officers to submit to any questioning and comply with the investigation. He warns that any officer who fails to do so will be subject to adverse action and charges of obstruction of justice. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Indy.